The Digimon Color is the newest Vpet that has come out. I feel like I already started a video like that.
Let's just say
the Digimon Color is the newest Color Vpet to come out, and I really like it. I'm really having a lot of fun, and this is my 1 week later look and opinion and thoughts on the Digimon Color. So really, I've actually had it for 2 weeks.
1 week later is just a better title.
I just wanted to talk about the device itself, battery life, how it plays, what I think about it. Essentially, this is as close as you're gonna get to a full review, because it is a full review. The Digimon Color is kind of a weird device because it takes parts of the 20th and a lot of inspiration from the original version 1 Vpet and puts it all into one package, and also gives you, which it's the most important part of the whole thing, a color screen. That was the thing Bandai was banking on the most with this release, was the fact that it had a color screen. That's like the biggest draw here, and I don't blame them. It's something we've wanted forever, and the Vital Brace thankfully scratched that itch a bit, but we really wanted a traditional Vpet with a color screen. That's something people still ask for when we were getting the Vital Brace. So getting the color seems so natural to me. However, there is the elephant in the room, the fact that instead of giving us multiple eggs or multiple versions to raise on one device like the 20th, it doesn't do that. It only has
1 egg.
Which, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that still, and I know why they did it, but at the same time, it's just kind of annoying. This device, price-wise, at least when it was first available through pre-order, was around $60 US, around maybe $70 when you include shipping with it. I bought mine from Japan Yuan, however, Japan Yuan's prices are really ridiculous right now. Thankfully on Zen and TCG, they are at a more stable price. They're a lot closer to what I paid for, a lot closer to MSRP. That's kind of the biggest contention I have. It's another contention. We'll do the cons, I guess, first before we get to the pros. But one of my contentions is the price. The Vital Brace, the B specifically, is around the same price as the Digimon Color, and it has way more functionality. They are two completely separate devices though. The Vital Brace B is a Vital Brace. It's more focused on fitness. There's no cleaning up poop and stuff like that. Whereas the Digimon Color is straight up the classic Vpet experience with a color screen and some more goodies. And that's kind of the big thing. So really, like, its worth is based on your own opinion, really. Like, if you think that's worth it for you, then hey, I think it's worth it as well. I kind of can't give it like a glowing, you have to go out and get this kind of review when, you know, you could still get the Vital Brace if you're looking just for some kind of color Digimon experience. Now, let's go to the pros. Well, actually, no. One more con. This damn thing can't connect to anything else in my collection. Nothing else can connect to this. It's such a shame. I tried, guys. I haven't tried everything in my collection yet. It's not looking good. This thing, for some reason, can only connect to another Digimon Color. I don't know why they did that. It's really obnoxious, to be honest. They might as well just given this a different connector in general, because
the fact that this is here, it just haunts me.
This can't connect to anything else, and that's a huge bummer. I really wish we could have been able to connect this to other devices. Like, that would have been so cool. Imagine that cross-generational battle type of thing. I love that. It's one of my favorite parts about Digimon, and this just kind of breaks that chain. Now let's get into the pros. Obviously, the color screen, gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've shown it off in some videos. I should be playing footage right now. You gotta see it in person. It looks great in videos, but man, oh man, in person, it is a very, very pretty screen. Colors are super vibrant, and the sprites are really, really well done. It's pretty much the 20th sprites, but in color, and they look great. Everyone looks great on here. You know, all the classic Digimon, and even the newer ones, like Blitzgreymon, Crescarurumon, Shinmonzemon, Omegamon Ultra S, they all look super crisp, super clean, super, super nice on this device. Poop is colored brown, which is something I didn't really notice until I was running a Numemon, and I was like, oh, yeah, wait a second, Numemon's straight up just like throwing brown shit, which gets censored later on in the series, and it's usually pink, but in this, it is straight up brown poop, so I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know if that's gonna stick. I hope it does. Everything is the right color. Everything looks great. There are multiple backgrounds on this device, which I think is really sick. Connecting to different devices unlocks that background for your device. I think that's also very nice. People have already found out a way around that, but still, it's a nice thing to have if you have a big collection, or once this thing is world and online compatible, you'll be able to unlock those when fighting with other people online. Another thing that I really, really like about this that a lot of people I don't talk about and I haven't noticed until like a little later on as I was running it, the backgrounds, at least like the version 1 through 5 backgrounds, actually change during the day. So they start out in their default state, which is like daytime, but as the day goes on, it'll go to midday and then to night. And it actually changes. It's quite dynamic, and I think it's gorgeous. And I really, really like the fact that they did that. It's really cute, honestly, and I really like the fact that they put that effort into it. It's just a nice little Easter egg that you don't really notice until like you're running it for a while. You're like, oh yeah, this is actually changing depending on the time of day. It's really cute. The screen can get brighter, which is insane to me because I think default brightness is already bright enough. You can change the volume of this thing. Let me tell you, the volume of this thing, it is loud.
AF.
I mention this all the time, but I have hearing loss, so like normal Vpets are usually out of my range of hearing. There's certain ones that are in my range of hearing, but they're kind of quiet. This thing is like, whoa, it's super loud for me. So if it's loud for me, I know it is loud for your average person with your average hearing. Quite loud, let me tell you. One last thing, USB Type-C charging, I love it. The battery lasts about 3 days, which I think is amazing. I think that's perfect for a Vpet. Every 3 days needing to charge it, not too bad for me. Doesn't take too long to charge either. I usually get a full charge within like a couple hours. There is a quest mode in here. I really like that. There are only 8 steps in the quest mode. It works more like kind of like a Coliseum. The difference between this quest mode and other quest modes from previous devices is this one, you fight multiple people in one quest. You can't back out at any time either, so you're in there until you either beat everybody or you get hurt or injured or lose. So that's kind of a gamble, but I actually kind of like that. I have noticed that battles are a little bit tougher in here. Might be because they only have 8 levels in here, but I also think it's probably because of the limited roster. They probably made battles a little harder to make it a bit harder to get 15 battles to evolve. They probably put that there just to kind of give you more of a chance to fail, essentially, so that you can get more time playing it. Now, with that being said, me, because ya boy is the Trash Lord and a Vpet aficionado at this point, I was able to get 2 megas back to back. No evolution failures here, my friends. I did a really good job. I'm really happy. Pat myself on the back.
I don't give a shit.
I'm really happy about that. It's been a while since I raised something a bit more classic like this, so I was really happy that I was able to kind of get that. So here's some tips and tricks before we go. For those of you that have this, that are trying to get your evolutions and you're a little worried. First things first, when you evolve from champion to ultimate, all you have to do is keep it alive and fulfill your battles. At that point, carry mistakes don't matter. So make sure you're at least getting 15 battles a day. Getting more battles done in a day is better. So as long as you're not getting injured too much and you have a win ratio of over 70%, you should be good and you should evolve. Now, there is a slight chance that you might not evolve, but that might not happen. So make sure you're doing battles every day, or at least 15 plus battles a day, and that'll make sure that you have a very high win ratio, which makes it a lot easier for you to evolve. The effort meter is a little inconsistent compared to what we thought it would be, so keep an eye on Humulus's website. They do have a full guide now, so if you really need help and you don't want to run these things blind, go on Humulus's website. Links will be in the description down below. He's got a really great guide, and he'll tell you how many sleep disturbances, care mistakes, etc., you need to get certain evolutions. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure that you're keeping them fed and you're keeping their strength up, and also, more importantly, make sure you're doing battles. You should be able to get some mega. At the moment, I do have Shin Manzemon. I'm thinking of keeping them alive as long as possible. I'm going to try to beat the last stage in the Coliseum or quest mode, and then I think I'm going to let Shin Manzemon die, or I might switch over to Blitz Greymon and let him die and keep Shin Manzemon alive. Either way, I want 1 free egg, and then I'm actually going to, I was going to say tab it, I can't tab this, put it away and start running some other devices, because I do need to run some other devices for some other projects that I have up in the works. That's pretty much my thoughts on the Digimon Color. I really like it, actually. I've kind of turned around. I was a little disappointed at first, but after playing with it, it's got all the charm and fun of a version 1 or classic brick Vpet, but in color. And that's pretty much what it advertised itself as, so I can't really be too mad about that. If you own one, let me know how you feel in the comments down below. If you want one, Why didn't you get it? No, I'm just kidding. I know exactly why you didn't get it. Because
Goddamn expensive.
if you like this video, make sure you like the video. Check out my other videos on the Digimon Color. If you didn't see my unboxing, check that out. And if you're not checking on my shorts, definitely check that out because I've been uploading updates on my Vpet progress on there. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I really like the Digimon Color. Again, gets a thumbs up for me. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to be having fun with it as this goes on. I'm definitely getting myself the V2. Hopefully I can get the V3, 4, and 5 when those come out as well. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Huge shout out to my